Okay, what up, what up, what up? Welcome back to another video. And today we're going to be starting our first game versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. So here it's basically just showing us what we can get this season as far as legacy points. And it's going to show us our goal for the week. These all seem pretty attainable. The 150 tackles in a season, that would be quite a feat to accomplish as an 82 overall. We'll just have to see where we go. That confidence is awful. 50 confidence, one of the worst I've ever seen. Tackle monster.
Hello everybody, I'm Larry Ridley and this is the NFL.
I am going to skip Larry Ridley. He bothers me on an insane level with how much he talks during this game. Okay, so continue playing. We'll just go with the first play there.
Now the former Jet running back. This is Chris Ivory. And he will.
There we go. We've made it in on the first tackle of the game.
And this is a guy
not a bad way to start.
They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the first round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future All-Pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along.
We're manned up on Ivory
right now to help this team.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago. Really, it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
Not a bad play.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the
Breaks
entire
up the
scouting
pass.
organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
So we're actually not going to blitz on this.
Throwing his Bortles on 3rd down. He's got time.
There we go.
Nowhere to go, and they bring him
Mike
down.
Daniels is going to get the sack. That's going to finish off that defensive series for us.
Of 2016. It's his 3rd.
Once it gets there, I don't know if it'll actually show us. Yeah, so it's going to show us that new feature there with having you actually see what's happening in real time. So we're going to speed it up though. And we actually ended up getting a field goal out of that possession there. So that's not a half bad start.
They'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to set.
Now they have a fullback in there,
so. Like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys are a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh,
probably a 1 yard gain.
Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and now they have that opportunity.
Here's they want us to blitz quite a bit. And now actually the game tells you your gap responsibilities. So I have B gap on the left side here.
Bortles to throw on 2nd down.
I just got chopped by Ivory.
It's incomplete.
Went right at the legs.
To go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have.
So basically, I think this means I'm going to spy the quarterback here. So I'll sit like this.
Now it's Bortles.
There we go, there's a pick. There's your boy Hot Hot Dix right there. His first major play of the game. We end up getting another field goal out of that drive. And we're back on defense.
Just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next
They're in
drive?
I formation here, so it's most likely going to be a run. They passed, no play action. Oh, another interception. This is just not Blake Bortles' day. So we'll sim it again here. Another field goal. It's not too bad.
One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
That was Clay Matthews right there, I believe.
Well, a well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have
Yep, that's
audibled
Clay
there.
Matthews there off the edge.
Different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
There we go.
Great tackle. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up. Offense needs 11.
Mike Daniels with the tackle
here on 3rd down. And he got off the end there very
So he's going to run this one out of
play.
empty.
That was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick.
See what we can get.
What a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And he finds Julius Thomas. 18 yards there.
Not a bad play as their first series where they haven't had a 3 and out. So I guess Jacksonville's finally figuring things out here.
3rd time's a charm, right? 2 incompletions. Had to have it on 3rd, and they got it.
Yeah, they stuck with it. Weren't daunted.
There we go. There's the next tackle.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be
Not
second
too bad.
down.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about
That really wasn't a good
responsibilities,
situation to
we're
run
talking
that
about what the
read
quarterback
option.
has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
On 2nd down, here's Bortles.
There we go. We get the sack.
Not
too bad. That was a safety, too.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door
It's the exact
totally shut
person he's
down by
supposed
the
to be
defense, so
watching.
he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
So here we are back after the 2-minute warning.
Every halftime this season,
And
we'll be checking in with Larry
I am
Ridley
manned
in
up on the
Orlando
running
for
back.
highlights and analysis of our first half.
LR, that's my man.
That's your guy. And he's going to be stopped up right at
And he's
the
going to
line
get
of
tackled in the
scrimmage.
backfield.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
That was TJ Yeldon
There's another
out of
example of why they
Alabama.
haven't scored any points so far.
I think it's his
it's time to
second year in
abandon
the
the run
league.
game.
I believe it was Barrington that tackled him. Sam Barrington.
The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Manned up on Ivory again.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense.
So he's actually going to get a conversion there, but Blake Bortles. Oh, it's not Blake Bortles. My guy Sam Barrington's hurt.
Great to see this week 1 of the season. We'll be back.
We'll have to see what they say about him later.
Another pistol look here.
Here's they put Jake Clark, I think his name is, from Michigan. Oh, we got a fumble. There we go. Scooped up by Clay Matthews.
And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Defense is just producing really, really well today. Hey, we get our first points that weren't field goals.
Fading here in the 2nd quarter. Not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys.
Chose a
in this
cutback
situation
lane
if they decide to take a
after he
shot.
saw that hole got
Solid run,
plugged.
first down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
We're going to run a cover 3 here and make them come after us in the pass game.
Now Bortles.
There we go.
Pressure, and down he goes.
Mike Daniels is just having a day.
Able to disrupt yet another
3
pass
sacks.
play.
We're
His
not even in the
3rd sack
second half
of the
yet.
afternoon. On 3rd down, Yeldon. And this will go as a
Absolutely
short
just
gain on what will
destroyed
be the
Yeldon.
final act of this
Plug that
first
hole.
down. So we
Efficient.
reach halftime here on opening weekend. And
So we didn't do anything on that drive offensively, but here we are back on defense. It appears that we turned it over, so we'll see what we can do now.
the drive begins with a run by Ivory. And he'll be
Little spin
taken
move in the
down right
back.
around the 27. 5 yards on the carry. Good
I have
pickup
yet
on
to
first
master
down.
the block shedding technique in this game. But you know, I think that'll improve as the season goes on.
They've got to figure out a way to out leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
What am I saying? I think it's Jake Ryan,
Now
not Jake
Bortles
Clark.
throwing on 2nd down.
They're going to dump that off to the running back.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing
see what
it
they
out
do
to
on
your
this play.
runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open
We're
field.
gonna run it.
On first down,
There we go. We're there to plug the hole.
And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Tough day.
I don't know how they're going to
Tough
count that as
sledding
one
right there, and it's
tackle.
been that
Might
way
be because
the
I have
entire
assisted
game.
tackles,
Not
but
a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't
still
get a whole
plenty
lot
of game
better
left to
there.
get that 3 tackle stat we need. They're going to run a
Stay on the
draw.
ground. Ivory again. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd
It's
and
not bad
inches
for a draw
situation.
play.
And
Ha-ha
that looked
Clinton
like
Dix
some
came
pretty
up and
easy
made the play on
yardage
that
there,
one.
right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop his shoulder,
There we go.
free
That'll move
or
him back
get
a little
through
bit.
contact or
Make it a little
trash,
easier for us
makes it a
to
lot
defend
easier
on
to
this
stay
third
upright, see
down
the
and
field,
inches.
and make a run as we just saw there.
So a
Not sure what
costly
he's
penalty
confused
and now
about.
a
He
tougher
clearly
third down
jumped.
situation. They come up in an empty set. 4
They're going to
wide
run empty
receivers,
now.
1
Had
tight
to change their
end.
game plan up a little bit. They're definitely going to run it on that last
From the
play.
gun on third
But with
down,
that jump, they had to
Bortles.
change up
He's
that
got
game
time in the
plan.
pocket.
And he's just
he'll
gonna throw it
toss
away.
So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
And that'll end their drive right there. So once again, we didn't do anything on offense, but that's okay. We got quite a hefty lead on them. And I think our defense is good enough at holding them, where that won't be a
Trying to
problem.
get the running game going here with Ivory. Just a yard on the first down.
That running
carry,
game is
so it's 2nd and
really,
9.
really not working for them today. They're averaging just around 2 yards, maybe 3.
And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Ran right by the running back.
That leaves them needing about 7 here on 3rd down.
Well,
Took 2 inside of a path.
Every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't.
Oh, they got a screenplay going.
Physicality sets the tempo for the game.
And he'll get up to the 40.
That's not bad defense on a screenplay.
4 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring.
We'll shove after the play, but you know, it's whatever. We're winning. No big deal. He's just peanut butter and jealous.
Needing the tough yards.
There we go.
Fullback.
Plug that
The
hole
fullback
immediately.
dive held up short, and the Packers are going to get the football.
There it is. Yeah, look at that. Little Karate Kid action for you.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And last
They're really
time
going to
this
have to
unit
start
was out
passing
here,
if they want to come back in this game.
turnover, and
There's
then
no
that
way they're
turned
going to do
into
it on the
6
ground.
points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense. Defense
They're
take care of the
definitely not going
offense.
to do it with that kind of a
didn't happen
game.
on the last possession.
3
This is a chance
yards.
for them to pick themselves back up and help
It's
their
going
team.
to be
Yeah, we'll see
4th
if they
and
can
1 by the time we're done with
and
them.
recover.
Why would we run 3 deep? I don't know why I just did that. We're going to have to switch that up. 3 deep. They're definitely going to get something short on us. Because they're just looking to get first downs and move that ball.
Looking and finding Allen Hearns. And he'll be brought down.
That was
right
quite
around
the whiff by your
37.
boy right
9
there.
yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, there's sometimes
3 minutes left in the
because
game.
You might run into a defender.
It's not
Well,
looking
there
too
they ran into a
promising.
first
for him.
down. Executed it to perfection.
The
Green's
coverage
got
is
it
so
over
much
the
better in
middle.
this game than the last
And
one.
he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
If they ran a
6
double
yards on the
move on
pickup,
you,
and that'll
like
make
I was
it
doing there,
second
but if they
down.
ran a double move on you
Clearly one of
in
his
the last game,
advantages as a
your
passer
ankles
is
were
his height, sit back
automatically
in the
snapped,
pocket,
no
fire
matter
over the
who
middle.
ran.
That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really
We
does
Jason
because your
Witten,
goal is to move the quarterback
as a
off
tight
his
end,
initial spot
who's,
when he gets his drop
you know,
back completed.
I would say as far as
But when you have
receivers are
that type of
concerned,
height,
pretty slow.
He can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top,
Clay Matthews
which saves
came
him
up,
time
knocked the
and
ball
actually
out.
completes a play a little bit quicker
Disrupted
than it
that
normally
pass.
does for a quarterback has to slide and find open space to throw.
So incomplete on second down. Now they'll look to convert here on third.
This isn't a bad defense right here because they're definitely going to run a shallow concept to get that
Rolls to
first
throw
down.
once more. Surveying the field, and he couldn't
Oh,
hang on to it
okay,
through the
haha.
contact.
Haha, Clinton
Incomplete.
Diggs came up, made the pass
After
break up.
watching him drop that,
It's going to bring up 4th down. And there you go. Make it out of our first game there with a dub. You know, Jacksonville's really not that good, but hey, we'll take it. Great start to the season. Thanks for watching. Click the like.